Hello, viewers, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we are taking a look on a President Advocate Nelson Chamisa's recent post. He says, "Change in Zimbabwe. The winds of change are blowing across Africa and the world, and Zimbabwe is neither an island or an exception. It will happen in Zimbabwe." So this is the post for 9 December 2024 for President Advocate Nelson Chamisa, and he's clearly making it known that there is no 2028 to talk about. We cannot talk about 2028 without resolving what happened in 2023, and this is something which is very, very important to understand at this point in time. Zimbabwe has been subjected to tyranny for a very long time. But I always talk about the issue called time. Time is the most important factor in each and everything we do. There is departure time, there is arrival time. So, it's very, very good to understand that Emerson Mnangagwa arrived and is set to depart at a certain point in time. So his departure is non-negotiable because he's not the one who is going to make it happen. Each and everything which comes on earth or which happens on earth, it happens for a reason and for a purpose. And look at what is happening within the fragmentations of Triple C, which was left by President Nelson Chamisa. Look at Wende, look at Kore, look at Chabango and Mube. Look at the Mateos. Every one of them is actually feeling the effects of selling out. Things are no longer well with them. Things are not okay with them. They're actually experiencing what they wanted President Nelson Chamisa to experience. But what is important is to note that the President Nelson Chamisa has reiterated several times that action is going to be taken in Zimbabwe. When we talk about action, we talk about the corrective measures being put in place to say, 2023, there was no election in Zimbabwe, and we can't let unconstitutional government to continue just like that up to 2028, which means there is no 2028 to talk about without fixing or solving what happened in 2023. So Mama Cleo says, "Good morning, President. We are waiting for the new baby. We must hit the ground running 2028 our page go." And the president said, 2028 Kure, 2023 is the point of correction, not 2028. So he has repeated this several times, and there is one thing I know, that indeed 2028 is too far, especially for Emerson Mnangagwa. Zimbabweans have suffered enough such that we now need a serious team to take over. And I have seen a lot of questions, people asking, why is Nelson Chamisa so slow? Why is Nelson Chamisa not, speeding everything and anything? There is no need for you to speed things when you know that you have been working with vouchers. Look at 2018, vouchers were around. Look at 2023, vouchers were around. So it's something which is good. If you know there have been vouchers around you, you start to eliminate them one by one. This is what he has been doing. And when the time is ripe and when the time is right, you then surprise the enemy. I always say the leadership of Nelson Chamisa is going to be so simple. It's just, hapana zvinhu zvakakura zvichada kuitwa navachamisa kuti vange vachitungamirira Zimbabwe. It's just vice versa of something. That is what is going to bring change into the nation of Zimbabwe. I know that we have suffered for a very long time. Some of us have lost patience, but judging from what was happening before 2023, what was happening in 2023, and what is happening now, there is a wave of change which is happening right here in the nation of Zimbabwe. A change of mindsets. We are starting to have a new crop of people with renewed mindsets, with changed mindsets who are coming on board. And it's to the advantage of President Advocate Nelson Chamisa. So I know that, this statement will never be popular with a lot of people who want things to be done very, very quickly. People who believe or who think that they are behind time. Chimwe nechimwe chine nguva yacho, kumhanya hakusiri kwokusvika. you might speed and overturn. So we need to make sure that we continue to support President Nelson Chamisa. We need to continue to pray for that change to happen in Zimbabwe in a particular way. We have yearned for this change for a very long time. But we do not need opportunists. We do not people who are in politics for money, who are in politics for their own stomachs. Because we still have people who are saying, we have worked for the opposition for a very long time, we have to be recognized. It's not you, only you. There are people who have contributed to this struggle in their own different ways and means. And it's for the greater cause and for the greater good of Zimbabwe as a nation, not for individualistic purposes, benefits. It's not about me, Makusha, to say, we have been talking about change, so that when the day comes, change, I must be recognized. No, it can't work like that. I must appreciate that iwewe kwa uri koko, there is something you are doing for the sake of change. Every one of us, we acknowledge each other, encourage each other, work together. And then when that day of change comes, those who deserve to be in offices, they get into the offices. Those who deserve to learn, for them to get into the offices tomorrow, they will then learn. You know, when your time comes, you will be there. And it's not everyone who is designed to be a minister, to be a permanent secretary, to be employed by the government. There are people who are designed to create something else elsewhere. We need everyone. So Zimbabwe does have a lot of opportunities, guys. And you know, it's something. Tsangatoa says they gauge according to the eye, seeing so emwea changes coming in Zimbabwe. Okay, so Chenjame says promo ku Zimbabwe kune nzara vari kuda kuita ma-MP nezita iro Brent Chamisa makagadzirira here to flash out vanoda mari nezvinzvimbo. Okay, so it's something else in Zimbabwe. It's a very, very huge task for President Nelson Chamisa going forward. It's not an easy thing. He's going to face a lot of challenges, a lot of resistance, because when you are talking about change, you are talking about, we are not no longer talking about change of political parties. We are talking about a change of a system, which means there are people who have been benefiting from this system for a very long time who feel that if they are uprooted, or if the system is uprooted, their benefits will vanish, which means this is going to be resisted. We've seen so many resistance, shenanigans and everything else. But let me assure you one thing, change will come to the nation of Zimbabwe. Whether they like it or not, change will definitely come. So let us continue to pray for change. Let us continue to pray for leader President Nelson Chamisa, so that God grants him long life and good health. Then he surrounds him with good people. It's for our benefit. That is the reason why we have to venture in as the church. Continue to pray for change in Zimbabwe. Continue to pray for ideas right here in the nation of Zimbabwe. I love you all, and thank you very much for the support. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.